Hello there, this is heart, kidney, and liver. I told you in our cuisine we love this stuff. Show you how to prepare them. So in Arabia, the main source of protein or meat is the lamb or sheep or goats. So I think the Arabian cuisine is very artistic and it's the best cuisine that deal with lamb and sheep and goats. So today I'm gonna show you this dish which is called the gatir. It's a mix of all these three things because liver is the bigger, then it's the most popular. So if you cook the liver alone, then it's a liver dish. If you cook it with the kidney and hearts, then it's called the gatir. It's a mix. Also, you can cook this three or each one of them separately. You can add just salt and pepper, or you can add some tomato and onion too. Let's start with the heart. Heart tissues are tough, so the heart will need longer time to be cooked. That's why we cut it into smaller pieces. The kidneys are softer, way softer than the heart, so they need maybe half the time of the heart, and the liver is even softer. When I usually cook these three, I cook them like step by step. So I start with the hearts. I give it the enough time. Then I go to the kidney. Then the liver. If you don't want to go gradually, then control the size. Make the hearts pieces are very small and easy to cook. Then the kidneys, then the livers. I cut the heart pieces into small pieces like that. So this is how the tissues of the heart look like. I think the heart is the toughest meat in the animal. In the same time, it's very lean, very clean, except for this fat from the outside, and it's very. I think also this is the best fat in the animal. It will melt. So the heart is typically just meat, but very lean, very clean, and very delicious. Like any piece of meat in the goat or sheep, you need to cook the meat well done. Everything in the goat or lamb, you need to be cooked well done. Of course, except for the ribs, that's why it's very popular in America. The ribs can be cooked medium. So next is the kidney. Kidney tissues are very soft. You need to cook them well done too, and in a high heat, not in a low heat like the hearts. Lastly is the liver, and the liver are very soft. You can even poke them with your hand and break them. See? So it's full with iron, and livers have a lot of nutrition values, so you don't want to cook them well done. Medium is enough. But the big secret about livers, you need to cook them in a very high heat, the maximum heat you can get from your stove. However, if you cook the liver for the first time, I would recommend you cook it medium well or well done, so you don't see the blood and you start to get the flavor of the liver. To conclude, you need to cook the heart well done in a low heat, well done in a high heat for the kidneys, and for the liver, medium in a very high heat. And like a fancy piece of filet mignon, all what you need as spice is a little bit of black pepper and salt. That's it. And because salt makes meat tougher, I just add salt on the liver in the beginning, and then I fix the salt at the end with the others. The iron skillet is a perfect tool to cook the liver, so I'll take it to the maximum heat I can. And because the livers are the most critical and the most important one, I'm gonna start with the liver. Take it out, then cook the heart and kidney and mix them again. Why I'm doing that? Because I just wanted to control the way I cook the liver, because it's the most important one. People are very critical about how you cook the liver. Here, I took it to the maximum heat I can, and I will drop some butter. And before my butter burn, I should drop the liver quickly. Here we go. I will keep the heat in a high, and this is what I want. I want it to seal and get brown from one side very fast, like this one. Also, the moment I see the blood comes out from the top, that means the heat reached the center. Then I need to turn it to the other side. This is exactly what I want from the liver. I don't need to cook it all the way. I want it to stay medium well, but I want it to seal and get this flavor from a perfect liver. Will look just like that. Have some blood spots, that's normal, and it looks brown and delicious from outside. Very quickly, I took the liver in a separate pan, and two important things. This is how it should look. The moment the liver releases juice, that means it's overcooked. and it start to boil. It's not pan frying. Big mistake, a lot of people do. The other thing is, don't cook the liver with anything. No tomato, no onion, nothing. It will make it boil, not fry. And now the next step, I'll go to my pan, to my iron skillet. I cleaned it, I have still some butter. I'll start in a low heat with the heart again. Most important thing for me with hearts is to melt the fat that comes with the heart. It's very delicious. It will make the dish very good. So this is low heat and heart is cooked halfway. Now it's time to add the kidney pieces, and I will put the heat up to high. Now again we're doing the same thing we did with the liver. In a high heat, we make it brown from one side. Okay. So now it's a very important step. I usually like my tagatia, or the mix of heart, kidney, liver, plain, without anything. But if this is the first time for you and you don't want, maybe you don't want all this meaty flavor, so now it's your choice. You can go with some garlic. Actually, you'll never go wrong with garlic. You can also add some onion. You can add some tomato. I don't like to do that because it's gonna be juicy or saggy. I don't want it like that. Now it's time to fix the salt. Also, if you want it to taste spicy, just mix everything. Turn the heat off and add the kidney or the liver again and mix everything together. In the same pan, we heat some wheat bread. Livers are very good with wheat bread. And to make a perfect dip, let's add some apple vinegar. In the same bowl, we squeeze some lemon, salt, black pepper, and be generous with that. Generous means generous. And if you want it to be spicy, chili paste a little bit. Then diced or minced garlic. This is the main ingredient. And be generous like that. Little bit of water, just a little bit like that side. That is how it look like. So this is, guys, the liver or the gatir dish, liver, heart, kidney. This is a perfect breakfast in the holidays. Also, this is a perfect appetizer before kapsa or any main dish. People usually, when they slaughter a lamb or an animal, they immediately make the liver because they cannot wait until they love it. This is how the kidney should look like after you cook it. Very tender. And this is a piece of heart. It still have some of that fat. It's very delicious, by the way. The heart will have some texture. It's crunchy. So how do you eat this? With your right hand. You make, with a piece of bread, you make a donkey ear. A donkey ear. That's how the Egyptian people call it. So you make your donkey ear or rabbit ear and then eat by hand directly from the pot. Everybody will eat from the same thing. There's no double dipping here, like that. And then you dip, get a chunk of the garlic too, and again, again with your right hand you make a donkey ear or a rabbit ear. Take your piece and dip in the garlic. And thanks for watching, everybody. This is a very authentic, very famous dish in Arabia. Next will be tongue and brain. Watch for it. You will find this video in my Facebook page, which is Bash Chef, in my YouTube channel also, and follow me in my Snapchat account, which is Bash Chef again.